Okay, now we calculate the resistance of wire number 1 using the value for the resistivity. In the problem on the worksheet, you do get the value for rho, the resistivity, the proportionality constant in the calculation of resistance, and that's 2.4 times 10 to the negative 8 ohm meters. Now I'll say in advance, I think that result is low just because when we compare it to nichrome, unless I've got the resistivity of nichrome wrong, and it seems like maybe I do, we don't get much resistance in 0.3 meters of nichrome of this wire, and I think we would get at least a few ohms of resistance. 2 millimeters is actually a fairly thick wire, so maybe. We'll see. Anyhow, the calculation is straightforward. We just multiply the rho, which is 2.4 times 10 to the negative 8 ohms, by the cross-sectional area, which is, oh heavens, I really messed that up. Let me stop and fix that. I used the diameter here where I should have used the radius in calculating the area. Okay, that was pretty easy to correct. The radius is 1 millimeter, and I had a 4 here and a 4 here that go away. 4 coming from squaring 2 rather than 1. Okay, well, 1 millimeter squared is 10 to the negative 6 meter squared. And I see another 4 that needs to go away. Okay, so what we get is pi times 10 to the negative 6 square meters, roughly 3 times 10 to the negative 6 square meters. Okay, the length is 30 centimeters, which is 0.3 meters. So we're multiplying 2.4 times 10 to the negative 8 ohm meters, the resistivity, by the length, 0.3 meters, and dividing by the area, which is pi times 10 to the negative 6 square meters. 10 to the negative 6 into 10 to the negative 8 is 10 to the negative 2nd. Pi into 0.3 is about 0.1, and 0.1 times 10 to the negative 2nd is 10 to the negative 3rd, giving us 0.0024 ohms. Okay, now actually it would be closer to 0.0025 ohms. I'm sorry, 23 ohms, because pi is a little bigger than 3. But I've got the wave equal signs there, so I'm protected. If you do the calculation, I believe you'll come out with something that rounds off to 0.0023 ohms.